welcome back to another video, and welcome to 2022. I actually can't believe it's already the new year. Like, I feel like the days between Christmas and the 31st are just a blur. I don't know where the time went, but apparently it's a new year. I kind of was hoping that together we could set some goals, resolutions, reflect on the past year, make a vision board, and try to get back into a new routine for the new year to come. I do want to include a little disclaimer before we start this video, and I just wanted to say, like, it's definitely can be a little overwhelming when your social media feed is just flooded with all of this content telling you to be better and do better than last year. It can become kind of toxic sometimes, so I'm hoping that this video can just be a positive source of inspiration and motivation. I'm just gonna try to set some realistic goals and resolutions and just overall some realistic expectations, because let's be honest, I probably won't be able to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym every day. That's just not who I am. And that's just not what my life is like. So social media is a highlight reel, just remember that. That being said, let's get into it. I'll have some chapters so you can skip forward and like navigate this video however you want as I do multiple things. But I thought first we should probably journal and also make a vision board to kind of like start thinking about what this year is going to be like for me, or what I want it to be like, and kind of start manifesting a little bit. So that is my first step for today. Alright, first I thought it would be smart to start by writing down some resolutions. I was going to do this in my journal, but I have about 5 pages left and I want to use those for daily journaling. And I actually think doing it in my notes is actually better, because then I'll be able to like refer to my resolutions whenever and wherever as well. So yeah, I kind of already started mapping out some goals of mine, some habits I want to implement. I'm not being too like specific though, because I feel like that's a mistake I did last year. I was like, oh, I'm gonna work out X times a week, but to be honest, that's not really gonna work for me because I have no idea what this year is gonna look like. And so instead, I wrote as a goal to work on developing a healthy relationship with food and exercise. This is a very broad like resolution, and obviously I'm probably not gonna like fix this in 1 month or 1 year even. Like, this is something that requires work and time. My world was a dream. How do people look good when they work out? Like, I don't understand, because I'm gonna go in the shower now. But that was good. I just thought I would like map out a few smaller steps that I can do to work on that. So for example, I have written down to cut out foods that don't make me feel good. I already kind of started doing this in 2021. Like, I sort of cut out dairy a little more and like started drinking more oat milk in my tea and all that stuff, because I noticed that dairy kind of makes me feel bloated. And then I also sort of cut out caffeine, or at least I really reduced how much coffee I was drinking, because I noticed that it really gave me anxiety and did not make me feel good. And I also don't even love the taste of coffee that much. I think that one thing I succeeded in last year was that I definitely cooked more. And I think also sometimes it's useful to like invest in yourself. Like, for example, when we bought a blender, that motivated me to try out smoothies. Now I have a waffle maker, I'm gonna want to make more waffles. So sometimes like investing in workout equipment, in books, in journals, in workout clothes, all that stuff is just gonna motivate you, and it can definitely be worth it. I've also never really taken any workout classes, so I would love to, if possible, sign up for an actual yoga class in person, or like, I don't know, try a bunch of stuff like kickboxing, weightlifting. And also I'd love to implement a little bit of stretching into my daily routine, because that's something I wanted to do last year and I never actually got around to it. So I think if at least I can like stretch a little bit before or after bed, then I'll at least have that movement every day. This hurts so much. Okay. Another goal or like resolution of mine is to read 22 books for 2022. I got more into reading this year and I really honestly find so much fulfillment in that and really enjoy it. So I want to keep that going. I wrote down that in order to achieve that goal, I would keep track of all my books on Goodreads and either like on Notion or in my notes. I feel like this year my reading time was more like on my commute because I had a good 40 minutes of just like free time, so I would bring a book with me wherever, which I'm gonna continue doing, but I am also hoping that I'll read a little bit more before bed to like really just stay off of social media, stay off my phone right before I go to sleep. I have also some more like creative goals and creative like resolutions that are more related to like YouTube, obviously. I hope that I'll take more pictures and post more on Instagram because I have been terrible at that, and I really want to work on my thumbnails. Very specific goal, but I just love a channel that has good thumbnails. This is also kind of like related to creativity, but I really want to keep working on like scenarios, scripts. I'm taking a class this semester like all about acting, and I think that's going to be really interesting because I really enjoyed that last semester. So I kind of want to like step out of my comfort zone when it comes to filmmaking because I'm a cinema student and I really enjoy that. I don't know if I could do like an internship or get some actual experience of being on set, but I think that would be a really cool goal. So we're manifesting that this year. I obviously have a lot more resolutions and things I want to accomplish, but I feel like for now I'm just going to set about like 3 to 4 goals that I would like to accomplish by the end of March. So I don't know, you've probably seen this before, but a lot of people separate the year into quarters. So like quarter 1 is January through March, and then quarter 2 is April, May to June. Yeah, so I'm hoping to check in with my resolutions at the end of each quarter. For now, I think I'll just sit down and work on a vision board. A lot of people have been doing this, but I think it'd be good to set it as my wallpaper on my phone. And I also just love doing this. It's so fun. Just like going on Pinterest. It's very exciting. So we're gonna do that. I'll probably include a time lapse of me doing that, and then I'll check in with you guys once I'm done. So it's been a few days, but I thought I would check in and show you guys how my wallpaper looks like now that I finished my vision board. So this is the final product. It's a very weird way of holding my phone, but that's that. And then also I changed the home screen wallpaper. I just like made this in Canva, but it's a beach, and then in the middle, I don't know if you can see, but it says reminder, get off your phone, which I thought was kind of cool because honestly my screen time has been so high, it's actually very embarrassing and I am not proud of it. So I'm hoping that each time I'll go on my phone and see this, it'll remind me that going on my phone is like not the best for my mental health, and there are probably a lot of better things I could be doing with my time. So yeah, I really like that. I also completely like reorganized my apps and deleted everything that I didn't use anymore, and I highly recommend you do a little digital declutter as well. And I also need to go through my pictures because I have so many photos that are just taking up space on my phone and that I don't need. So that is also on the to-do list. But yeah, I just highly recommend doing a little declutter of your digital space because it really helps you reset for the new year. And I also really recommend that you do a little decluttering of your physical space as well. So going through your room and cleaning everything out, really deep cleaning too. Earlier this week I deep cleaned my drawers in my room and it was the most satisfying thing ever. I vacuumed everything. That is so dusty. now that I have decluttered my phone, cleaned my space, there's one more thing that I want to do to complete this reset, and that is to journal, and more specifically to inaugurate my new journal. I'm so like happy because I just finished journaling in my last journal like at the end of the year, so now I can officially start a new chapter in my life and start a new journal at the same time, which I feel like is just really satisfying. Since I already set some resolutions and habits I want to implement, I thought I could use my journal to kind of reflect on the past year, try to think of some lessons that I've learned, go through my old journal as well and look through some past entries. And I really want to just go on Pinterest to find some like inspiration for some journal prompts and kind of write all about who my dream self is and where I want to be in 1 year. So I thought I could just take some time, put on some good music and do that. I have my matcha, I have my candles, so we're all ready. Yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope that this was fun, at least. Maybe somewhat inspirational, somewhat motivational. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing year. I hope you take care of yourself. I hope you accomplish everything that you want to. And I'm sending you all of my love and best wishes, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.